Having covered banker to the bank a little bit in the previous video, this important function continues in this one. In the previous one, we did discuss that central bank functions as custodian of cash reserves of commercial banks and can also come up as a lender of the last resort if commercial bank face a situation of a bank failure or bank run. Now, continuing with the third aspect of the same function, I move ahead in explaining another function which central bank performs vis-a-vis commercial bank, that is of a clearinghouse. Now, clearinghouse, students, is an arrangement generally run through an institution where one bank, let's say for example SBI, can settle its claim against UBI. Similarly, UBI can also settle the claim against SBI, right? In common parlance, the banks do try to adjust the accounts of each other as the situation might arise by settling each other's claim. Now, in those functions or in those activities, the central bank at times can play a very powerful role as an intermediator, wherein it will perform the job of a clearinghouse since it maintains the accounts of each commercial bank with itself. You know it that as CRR requirement is, every bank is required to maintain the account with RBI. So whatever SBI might be having its final say against UBI, right? The net answer, the net amount will be debited from the account of one bank and credited to the account of the other bank. Clear? In this way, the RBI will facilitate the clearinghouse wherein the accounts of two banks will be used to settle the transactions each other by passing an accounting entry wherein one account may be debited of one bank and the other account may be credited of the other bank, as such without making the cash movements directly doing the adjustment in their respective accounts. So that is what clearinghouse function of RBI is. Am I clear? In fact, RBI has its separate centers in big cities where it performs the job of clearinghouse, and to my knowledge, to an extent which I have, they don't even charge fees as such or money as such or as an amount for facilitating this particular activity. Clear? So that's what clearinghouse function of RBI is. Moving to another one. State Bank of Patiala, students, you must have heard about it, right? Most probably in 2017, it was overtaken by State Bank of India, right? It was a merger activity took place wherein State Bank of India overtook the functioning of 6 banks, if I am pointing out right. All of them were merged into State Bank of India, and now they all function. The accounts of the depositors are still there, but they are all in the name of State Bank of India. Am I clear? Now, all these activities related to SBI taking over the, setup of State Bank of Patiala or many other banks which SBI took is always under the guidance as well as observation of RBI or the central bank. So, in that regard, RBI does the work of supervision by supervising the activities like mergers, right? Or if SBI has to open one more branch in the city, right? Opening of new branches, all these exercises are to be undertaken naturally by taking permission from RBI and fulfilling the rules and the regulations thereafter. So, banker to the bank function of RBI towards commercial bank, 4 activities included, 2 already studied, 2 in this one, clearinghouse, as well as the activity of supervision undertaken by RBI. Thank you.